Okay, so Thursday, December 21st. This is the shortest day. And I'm still not back on the boat. Last summer, I took all this out. I took the instrument cluster out and I repaired the odometer. There's a gear they crack. In fact, you can see it right there, that little white gear. They always break, apparently. So I did that, and when I had it all apart, I put in all new lighting. See, I've got LED bulbs for the instrument panel, and then I put new bulbs down there in the row that goes across the bottom. And this fall, one day it was not nighttime, but I was using my lights, and I noticed that there were absolutely no instrument lights working. And the headlight indicator didn't work, and neither did the high beam. So I've removed the instrument cluster again to try and find out what's going on. And I know right away this dimmer, rheostat, or whatever you want to call it, this is a dimmer for the instrument panel lighting. So that's one problem. I've got to take that off, see if I can fix that. Then the other two problems are, why aren't the headlights and the high beam lighting up? So, and I also got this from Mercedes Source. This is it tests the pressure at which these injectors pop or spray. And for this engine, it's supposed to be 135 bar, that's a lot of pressure. So what you do is fill this jack up with the appropriate fluid, attach this, and start pumping it up. And you can see when it pops from the gauge, and you can also observe the spray pattern in that bottle. So that's the next big deal here. These are got all new nozzles for the injectors, which are these little things down at the bottom. Yesterday I got all this stuff cleaned up. That's the throttle linkage and all that sort of stuff. And what else is going on? So this is where the injectors live. So now I think what I'm going to do is, while I'm working on the injectors, I'm going to remove the valve cover and redo the valves. I did do the valves last summer, but I wasn't happy with the last two in here. I had difficulty getting the wrench in there. So I'm not really, didn't feel good about that adjustment. So I'm just going to redo that. And after that, the new injectors will go in, and I'll have the thing running again, assuming I get the instrument thing back in. And yesterday I removed the battery, cleaned up under the battery tray, which you can see is starting to rust. I've sprayed that with an oil film that should stop the rusting, hopefully. So I know this isn't really about boats, but it's what's going on around here. And that's it for today. Okay, Friday, December 29th. And my apologies to you guys that tune into this to see the ship building, but I got sidetracked pretty badly by the car. I've gotten the all the injectors rebuilt and back in. Still have to put the rest of the throttle linkage in, but I got when I took the instrument cluster out right here to check on the headlight and the high beam warning indicators not coming on. So when that was out, I decided to take out this piece of trim. It's just delaminated. It was really in bad shape. So, and also that's the ashtray cover. Yeah, I'll show you the progress on this thing. Yeah, so it's all pretty much all back together. I don't know when I'm going to try and start it, but because got to bleed the air out of these lines from the injection pump. But yeah, it's pretty much all there. Of course, if I'd stayed away from the interior stuff, I could have. Yeah, so there's that's where that strip goes all the way along, all the way over to the glove compartment, that thin strip. And I think I'm going to take the glove compartment wood off and the end piece wood as well. And this panel over where the shifter is needs to be refinished. So that's the project. So here's the light switch, and this is the high beams here. So I'm hoping now that I've got access in there, I can find out why it's not getting a signal from either one of those switches. And I mean, looking at the wiring diagram is like, I don't know, it's an exercise in frustration. Wires go, I mean, it's pretty amazing. A wire will go to a fuse, like from one of the bulbs, and then the input to that fuse is somewhere else, and so I don't know. It's going to be a lot of screwing around. So I'll put this up, and hopefully within a couple of weeks I'll be back to the boating or shipping.